Hi, my name is Oji Dannelley, and One Leg Up Productions began the Shaped by Disability hashtag on Instagram in honor of the 30th anniversary of the ADA, the Americans with Disabilities Act. In response, I would like to add some of my thoughts to this amazing series. Every disability is different. Mine began in 2008 with a slow degenerative condition that after dozens of doctors and procedures and experiments and wild guesses was not actually accurately diagnosed until about 9 months ago. During that time, I experienced ridicule and disbelief from physicians. Each one saw me only as a problem to be solved. Over the course of 11 years, as each one realized there was no curing me, they would literally do anything to remove me from their care. When my body didn't respond to their course of treatment, they gave up. Not only did they give up, they made it my fault. After each one of these episodes, I bought into that guilt. Whatever was happening to me could not be real because some professional in a coat told me that my perception of my physical self was delusional. And each time I bought into it, I would start down yet another long road of trying to overcome it. Try harder, work longer, do better, don't be a baby, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, don't let it beat you. And I would do these things and think these thoughts and push my body into heights of physical agony until one day, in desperation, I would try a new doctor. And I learned quickly that each one had a personal agenda that almost never included my quality of life. This pattern repeated over and over again. But in between trying to find answers, I had to learn to make my way around in the world. When I physically could not sustain bipedal movement, I tried to travel with one cane and then with two. I had to figure out ways to carry everyday objects from home to car to work and while out and about, and I had to listen to people who, whatever their intentions, felt the need to tell me that I was too young and too pretty and too healthy to walk with a cane. And when my arms would no longer support me with those canes, I made the transition into being a wheelchair user, and that changed everything. I still had another 7 years of doctors, painful evasive procedures, tests, expensive medical bills, fights with insurance companies, pill shaming, and often pointless and counterproductive physical therapy. But in the meantime, taking control of my mobility gave me the one thing that my degenerative condition seemed to be robbing me of: my freedom. My wheelchair was not something I was bound to or confined to or was giving into. It brought movement back into my life and my body and in my soul, and I reconnected with society. I rejoined my friends and my children and my family in everyday moments. Most of all, using a wheelchair shaped me into a better artist. My wheelchair brought dance back into my life. It motivated me to learn to use every part of my physicality that I still have access to and to find new ways to propel myself into the music. My wheelchair helped bring life back into my existence. To anyone who is struggling with disabilities that limit your mobility, who is overwhelmed by others' opinions about what solutions are right for your body, I want to tell you what I wish someone had said to me during those first years of my own journey into disability. Your body is your own. Your choices are your own. None of those choices are going to be easy. None of them are going to please everyone. But in the end, you must rely on your own ability to know what your quality of life needs to be. Finding medical answers can take years. In the meantime, you must have the mindset that you will take control of what you can. educate yourself, and believe in your ability to make decisions based on your own experiences and your own powers of reason. Know there will always be people who feel they have the right and the privilege to judge you. Know that those people do not spend one day in your body. This is your life. Disability has a miraculous way of weeding out people in your life that were never any good for you anyway. It's going to be hard. Sometimes you will feel alone. But those people who don't support you, who don't believe in you, who don't respect your choices, those people can go straight to hell. It is not our job or our purpose to overcome our physical selves. It is not our duty to be inspirational or brave or special. We are who we are, and that all by itself is enough. Disability shaped me into a person who believes in herself. Becca Maria Wright is quoted as saying, "Disability pride is about self-acceptance in a world that constantly tells you you're broken." Disability is the unifying minority that every human may one day find themselves in, no matter how they find themselves there. We are a community in the great kaleidoscope of humanity. And here is one more thing I wish someone had told me at the beginning of this path. You are stronger than you know. You are worthy of every quality of life, and you are not alone.